mean, just thanking everybody, do you know what I mean, for their support over the last few months. It's been tough. We're not usually in this predicament, but yeah, it's looking all right now. Really good win, man. Much needed. Absolutely had to win that game. Big match, and we finished them off. We mashed them up in the second half, especially. So Rhys James doing his thing. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy, man. Good.
It was a decent game. It was a decent game. What I would say, yeah, the performance wasn't
Complete.
Yeah, it wasn't. I wouldn't say it was a great performance, but it was an efficient performance, innit? Like we're still definitely not seeing Graham Potter's football. Like, yeah, the football doesn't look like Potter ball. It still looks like Tuchel ball, but you got the victory, innit?
No, I think the first half and the first part of the second half they sat off. Obviously, AC Milan had injuries, but that was only really, the back line that was impeded. The midfield and the attack is still the same as usual. Half those injuries don't even start for them usually anyway. So a little bit overblown about the amount of injuries. But yeah, I think for us, we just needed to win, man. Like, performance right now with Chelsea is obviously secondary because new manager, very little time to work with the players and not much time in between the fixtures because we're playing every 3 days. But right now we just need to win the matches. So we had to win that. We were literally, if we didn't win that, then we would be in some serious shit in this group. So yeah, that was a must-win match. So I'm just happy to get the goals. And for me, Rhys James is the reason why it was comfortable. It could have easily been a 1-0 or a tight game in the second half, but this guy, when he's in the decisive moments, he is the guy. He is him. Do you know what I mean? The cross, the finish, everything. The guy is the difference, 100%. So
that's your captain, innit, bro? That's
the future captain. There's no conversation about it. I don't know why people keep trying to even pretend like as if there's some sort of debate about this. Like, really, he should be the future captain. It's clear as day for me. I've always been saying it. The guy is undisputed in his position. And he's got a little bit of shithousery to him as well. His celebration was cold. He's proper, man. He's the one player that I could say at his age walks into all teams, no problem. He's that good. So yeah,
he's
man,
different.
class.
He's different, bro. He's a top player, innit? I don't think it's up for debate. I remember, but what would have been a year ago, or maybe 18 months, 2 years ago, when I said, yo, he's clearer Trent, and there was actually a debate. I think the debate's over now. I think the debate is well and truly over, bro. I've been saying Rhys James better than Trent for a while, yeah, but now I don't think anyone can even question it, bro. He's clear in every aspect, bro. And it's just one of them ones. It was a top performance, and when he does get into the box as well, he can finish as well, bro.
The finish was emphatic, bro. It was like watching some kind of striker, near post, top corner.
He put it in the roof of the net, bro.
Bro, he roofed it, bro. And I had no doubts. It was controlled and measured. I had no doubts. As soon as I seen Sterling slip him in, I seen him making the run. I said, "This is a goal. It's done. This is 100% the goal." Because, yeah, the guy is just too certy, man. Every single department, even the way he dealt with Liao. Liao really only had that moment where he, at the end of the first half, where he skipped past everyone, including James, and he just set up that chance on a plate. And they ballooned it over the bar. They should have scored that, Milan. But apart from that, he never really got twisted at all by Liao. He dealt with Liao pretty well. Yeah, and like I said, the cross for Aubameyang as well is inch perfect. I know Tomori probably should be doing better as near post.
It's a great ball in. It's a great ball in.
Man. The crossing from him is just on another level as well. So the thing is with him is that, he's more versatile. Do you know what I mean? Trent is very based on his system and who's playing with him. Every single time I hear Trent didn't play well, it's because it's somebody else's fault. Oh, he didn't have this midfielder. Oh, he didn't have this centre back, or he was playing in this position. Klopp told him to do that. Klopp told him to do this. There's always a reason why Trent didn't defend in this moment, according to Liverpool fans. There's always an excuse. Oh, he didn't have this. He didn't have his milk today. He didn't have his Formula E. Whatever. When it comes down to James, you play him right side centre back in a 3, cool. You play him right back in a 4, fine. People tried to run that narrative. Played in a 4 at the weekend. You play and he locked up Zaha. He made Zaha switch wings. You play him wing back, fine. This brother, he's even played in midfield. We don't do excuses with James. James just goes onto the pitch even when we're stinky and still does well. I remember at Old Trafford when we drew with you lot, and James was our most creative outlet. He was literally, everything went through him.
He's been
led
your
the
most
team in.
creative outlet probably the
Bro.
whole time Tuchel's been there, because you don't have a creative midfielder. So
100%.
you rely heavily on him, bro. Like, he's a top player. I don't think anyone can question that. And I think if you do question that, then you don't really know very much about football. Like, he's easily one of your best players, if not your best player. And yeah, like, and he can play at centre back as well and do an equally as good job at right centre back in a free. He's a top footballer, bruv.
Yeah, he's top, bro. He's top. So, yeah, man, we're blessed to have him. Thank God he signed a new contract. I was saying it when he signed it. He was the only one that really needed to sign the new contract. Everybody else can kind of play their way into form. No one's banging at the door trying to take these other guys that are lining up new contracts. Do you know what I mean? But he was getting Man City were on his case for a Walker replacement. Real Madrid were on his case. We needed to get the new contract. That's the difference. You see the teams, the level of teams that are coming for this guy. That's how you know he's 30. Do you know what I'm saying? And when people try to have the debate, it's like you can have the debate about Cobham, who's the finest of them all, but bro, there's no conversation. You can see with the magnitude of who's coming in
as well, bro. This is exactly it. You know, when you're talking about certain footballers, do you know what I mean? It's just like I'm getting a lot of I wouldn't even say a lot of heat, but I'm getting a lot of backlash, yeah, for my opinion on Heung-min Son, yeah. But bro, Heung-min Son went down to, I think, the last year of his contract at Spurs. Who the fuck was coming in for that guy? No one. No one. He went linked with Barca, Real Madrid, and them teams there, bro. Let's be honest. Tottenham ain't a big club. He's not at a Man United, a Chelsea, or a fucking Man City, or even a Liverpool, blood. I wouldn't even say, I don't know. Like, in recent times, I wouldn't say even a Liverpool, but do you know what I mean? Like, when I'm looking at it, yeah, there's so many better clubs in the world he could go to, yeah, than Tottenham, bro. And who the fuck was linked with that guy, bruv? Bruv, no one. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's be honest, bro. He's not that level. So when
I was surprised. I was expecting him to get linked.
If he's world class, how come all these top teams ain't coming in for this guy, bruv? No one. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is just what it is, bro. Even Mane got the little sass move to fucking Bayern Munich and that. You know what I'm saying? Do you know Tottenham, if he went to Bayern,
if he went to Bayern, you don't think he would cut it, son? I thought he would cut
it. Why not? Because he was in that league before.
He was.
You know what I mean? So because he was in that league before, of course he would cut it, because you're at the best team in the league and you've played there already.
Yeah, true.
But make no mistake about it, bro. He ain't that good. Man is saying he could have gone to Bayern. That's bullshit, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because if he could have gone to Bayern, he would have went. Do you know what I'm saying? He would have went, bruv. Because why did he stay at Spurs for? What? To win nothing? He didn't stay at Spurs,
yeah?
Yeah,
I'm not sure why he decided
if he had better offers, he's not staying at Tottenham. I don't care what no one
says. Do you not think so? Do you not think that he was just mad? Apparently, he was mad comfortable at Tottenham. He liked the place. Like
I don't believe that shit.
He's feeling the love of the supporters and obviously whatnot, and he's comfortable.
I don't believe it. I'll be honest, because you know why I don't believe it. Yeah, it's like Mane went left Liverpool and got more money at Bayern Munich. I believe he's on like 300 and something, maybe close to 400 grand. Heung-min Son, yeah. Heung-min Son's at Tottenham. I think he's only on 200 and something. He could have got more money at Bayern Munich, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, see how much Mane is on right now. I believe it's in the region coming close to 400.
Let me see. He had to get that big because he was getting robbed at Liverpool.
Of course, but brother, also, yeah, when you're 29, like, bro, it's your last big contract.
360, yeah.
See, he's on 360. So that means Son could have got 360, brother. If Son's on 260 at Tottenham, I'll be surprised.
Right, he's on a lot, fam. 360, raw. He got the big bag. He doubled his earnings because he was on peanuts at Liverpool.
Do you see what I'm saying? So Son could have got at least 300k to go play at Bayern Munich and challenge for the Champions League. And you honestly believe, yeah, that he stayed at Tottenham on 190, bro? Like, what? For what? To compete with who? For what? Like, no way, bruv. Nobody put in a bid for that guy. Nobody. Do you know what I'm saying? So don't believe the hype. It's not no loyalty thing. It's not no this, that, and it, bruv. Nobody wanted man, bruv. That is it. Do you know what I'm saying? And look at Rhys James, bruv. Man's getting linked with fucking Real Madrid, fam. You know what I'm saying? Getting linked to Man City. It's the same with Jude Bellingham, bro. Like, Jude Bellingham, bruv, he's already getting linked with fucking Real Madrid and getting linked with Liverpool and everything. And the kid's what, 18? Or 19?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like, there's levels in football, bruv. Like, man have to keep it real, yeah? Same with, like, Tchouaméni, bro. He got linked with fucking Liverpool. He got linked with Real Madrid. He's getting linked with everyone and their granddad, bro. Like, the real top footballers get linked with bare clubs. Haaland was linked with everyone. Son ain't been linked with no one. But man think it's an agenda, bro. His level is Tottenham Hotspur. That's his level. And Tottenham don't win nothing, and neither does he. It's a match made in heaven. This is what it is.
Since when did Son piss you off?
No, it's not that it pisses me off, but you know what pisses me off? It pisses me off. Tottenham fans that think he's good piss me off, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they piss me off, bro.
Was X mentioning Son in the pod?
No, I remember he said, Son's world class one time in the pod, bro. I nearly lost my mind. You know, like that. I nearly lost my mind. I can't believe it.
Do you know what? I thought he was world class as well, but then he keeps having these patches of fuck all, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, you're making me question my own thought process, because when he's at his best, he's one of the best finishers in the league. If you know what I mean, I'm not going to say the best because now Haaland's here, but he's one of the best finishers in the league. I think he's quality when he's on his day, but then a lot of Tottenham fans are saying in general play, he doesn't really do anything.
One of the best finishers in the league, bro. That's not really a compliment, bro. Like, so was Danny Ings, bruv. You know what I mean? Man ain't gonna say that he's world class.
No, you're taking a piss.
Bro, Danny Ings was one of the best finishers in the Premier League, bro. Before the injuries and that, bro. But that's why he got the move to Liverpool. Danny Ings was one of the best finishers in the league, bro. Like one of the best finishers in the league don't make you world class, bro. That means you're good at one thing, blood.
People are asking me, like, would I take Son? I think we would. It's tough, man, because he doesn't seem like he contributes enough in general play, like in terms of the creativity of the team. So he would be a massive upgrade. Don't get me wrong, but he wouldn't be my first choice now. Like, before, he would have been like really high up. But what I've seen in this start of the season, I'm like, oh shit, he's really like not bringing much creativity to the team. And his final ball against Arsenal as well was like,
it cost Spurs. It could have cost Spurs points, you know, his final ball, because loads of times, when you catch Arsenal on the halfway line, you can get them. Do you know what I mean? But his passing was terrible.
We need a creative player, so that's why I'm like not sure.
Yeah, that's what you need.
Great finisher though, unbelievable. Like, I'm not even gonna
even the Nkunku thing. Yeah, do you think that he's the profile of player that you need?
I'm intrigued. It's tough because I don't know what Potter's going to do. It's so early on in his tenure. If it was Tuchel, I would still be like, I don't know about this. But I don't know what Potter's plan is yet. He tries so many different systems, formations. Like, even against Milan, we weren't really playing possession. We had 51% possession. We were more on the break a lot of that game. So if we're planning on being a little bit more back and forth with teams, he could be great. But I just like the fact that he's much more technically assured than obviously Timo Werner was, so it's a step in the right direction. And the price isn't too mad. Like, the price he was being quoted on before was ridiculous. At least this is sensible. If he's playing up front, I think he's got it. I think he could be all right for us. But I'm not sure. He's tough because he's very good at a lot of things, but then he's not. I wouldn't say he's elite yet at anything, but his upward trajectory is looking strong. So
How old is he?
I think he's 24. Is he? He's tidy, yeah. He's definitely. That's how I'd put it. He's very tidy. I don't know. I'm intrigued. I'm not excited because I've got PTSD. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't excited about Aubameyang either, so I'm not excited about any thoughts at the moment.
For me, looks like a technically better version of Timo Werner, bro. That's what I see in it. I see someone that's quick. I see someone that can play in multiple positions. He can play out front. He can play out wide. Some people are saying he can play in the 10 as well. I don't know. Like, I don't know about that. But when I've seen him centrally, I haven't been impressed with him. But he's got pace. I think out wide he can do a thing. Do you know what I mean? Down the middle, maybe he could do a thing, but
finishing was good last night. But
I see a jack of all trades with pace in it, like a master of nothing, bro. Like that's what I see in it. So I don't know where Chelsea are going to play him.
Yeah, I just don't know where he's going to play. So I'm not sure, but he's definitely much more like I said, technically assured than Timo Werner. Better dribbler, better passer, more creative, much stronger. So he's got much better chance of doing well in the Premier League. Like, his bust potential is much lower than Timo's was. So Trossard is another one, man. Trossard, I was just speaking about him on an episode I just done. This brother's available for free. You know, he's cleaning up. Hat-trick at Anfield, you know. I was like,
He's a
very,
baller.
very nice, and he's just a very good player. And sometimes it's not always about the big flashy names. Even Maddison, he needs a move as well. Maddison should be playing in a top 6 team. That's
Yeah,
another
Maddison's one of the best attacking
So-
midfielders in the Premier League. I think hands down. I don't even think it's debatable. Like Madders is proper in it. Like, do you know what I mean? And there was a time I wanted him at Man United. He's a Man United fan. Like, man used to sleep in a Rooney shirt, blood. Like, I would love Maddison at Man United. Like, absolutely love Madders at Man United. I tried to tap him up a few times, blood. You know what I mean? But Leicester got him on that death row contract. So I don't really know. I don't really know what's going on.
But no, his contract runs out at 2024. So
that's what I'm saying, bro. And that's the same
so-
contract he's had for time, bro. When I was speaking to
so-
Madders, blood, it was like 3 years ago, fam. Trying to get him to come to Man United, and he's still on the same contract, bro.
If we could get Maddison and Trossard, I'll be happy with that, man. I'm telling you, I'll be very happy with that. Very happy with that.
No, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Bruv, Trossard's a top player. I don't know if Chelsea actually, bruv, you got Brighton manager now, so yeah. So that's a possible move. I can't lie. He could get Trossard, blood. You know what I mean? Because the relationship's already there. 100% the relationship's already there. Someone just put this in Kunku comp in here, bro. So let me just watch this, blood. I've seen one before, but I don't know what this is, bro. Absolutely not, innit?
What about Rafael Leao? What do you make of him? He played quite well yesterday.
Overrated, bruv. Like I said, he reminds me of a young Romelu Lukaku, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Lukaku?
He reminds me a young Lukaku, bruv. Dreadlock Lukaku at fucking dreadlock Lukaku.
How
At
does he
West
remind you
Brom,
of Lukaku? That's
'cause he-
disrespectful.
Nah, because he's just fast and big, bro. Like he's got decent technical ability. He's slightly technically better. I'm talking about young Lukaku, you know, brother. You forgetting what Lukaku done at West Brom and he done at Everton, bro.
But Lukaku's close control wasn't that good.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
like,
but he was
when
picking
he
up the
was
ball on
younger,
the halfway line and
yeah, but
kicking
he was
it and
more
running
kick it
past
and
man.
run. He wasn't
But
twisting man up.
But Leao's not mad techie, bro. Like he's got a decent touch, but he's mad erratic technically, bro. Like I don't rate this Leao, bro. Like I think that he's got the physical attributes here to be an absolute beast in the modern game, innit? But his decision making is fucking poor, and his touch is hit and miss, bro. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not, bro. Like I don't rate that Leao, bro, as highly as everyone else is rating him. I think that I don't know what his FIFA stats are, but I feel like people are getting gassed over. Like maybe it's a FIFA thing.
I am wary not to. I haven't done like mad prop for him because I'm wary to not overdo it. I do feel like people are overdoing it. And that's why I brought up Trossard, because too many times we get obsessed with the fancy names when really somebody's sitting there on a free transfer, minimum risk, knows the manager, knows the league, good age, experienced, great finisher. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't turn a blind eye to it just to go with always the fancy footwork. But
Man's 85
I never
FIFA
expected
already,
you
you
to
know.
say. I never.
Man ain't done
expected you to
nothing
say
in football
Lukaku.
and he's 85 overall, blood. You see what I'm saying?
He had his breakout season last season, didn't he?
Bruv, this is nonsense. But this bro's done jack shit in football. How's he 85 overall in FIFA already? You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. That don't even make no sense. And this is exactly what I mean. This is exactly what I mean, bruv. Like you pay for AC Milan, the team got pipes yesterday. Man's 84, bruv. AC Milan don't have a single player that's 84, bruv. Maybe Hernandez, and that's it. Maybe your left back, blood. You know, like that. And this is what it is, bro. Like I'm not rating it, bro. Like I'm not rating his thing, bro. I think, yeah. It's just like when I saw, like when man was showing me like Cody Akpo and that, like the when they were showing me his comps as well, I looked at him and I saw the same thing. I saw a player that's technically decent, but a very, very good athlete. That's what I saw.
They're saying league title, player of the year. It's got.
I don't care about that, bro. That's a retirement league, bro. You know what I mean? Like, why are we pretending that like 40-year-olds don't top score that league, bruv? Like, no, but it's true though.
Yeah,
no, but I'm being honest. Like, listen,
Yeah.
Serie A, yeah, is a good league, yeah, like technically a very good football league. But let's not pretend, yeah,
if you have a bit of pace, you're taking a piss out there.
Bruv, if you got a bit of pace, you are, bruv. You know, like that. Come on, man. Look at what these men do. These men buy Premier League rejects, blood, and they go and mash up the league. Why are we pretending that that's not the case? Bruv, Darmian's still kicking ball there, blood.
Seeing a lot of names I didn't expect to see. Mkhitaryan and
bro, Mkhitaryan is still playing. Mkhitaryan, bro.
I didn't know he was still kicking ball till I seen him on a lineup there the other day.
Bruv, Mkhitaryan literally died, yeah, at Man United and Arsenal, blood, and then man went to resurrect his career, yeah, in Italy. Like, bro, that league ain't good, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's good to watch, I'll be honest, but it's not a great league. It's not a great league, bro. So, do you know what I mean? I've noticed what a lot of these youths call ballers and that, bro. Like, we're never gonna agree, blood. We're never gonna agree because it just is what it is. Any attacker that's got a bit of pace right now, these man think are good. They're not good, bruv. They're not good.
I think Leao's got potential. I think it's too early to write him off. Yeah, I think
I'm not writing him off.
He needs to be coached. But I think he's got something to him. But 100 million, no, that's too much.
I'm not writing him off at all. I'm saying he's done nothing to. He's done
one proper season. It's like Darwin Núñez when he had his big season, isn't it? Like one season.
Well, there you go. Look how that worked out. And I told man he was a bum. Like, he's done nothing really that I've seen, yeah, to justify that how highly people rate him. He's done nothing. And then on the flip side, you get players like fucking Joao Felix and that. He's got all the ability in the world. All the ability in the world, top footballer, but because man ain't a pace merchant and ain't doing crazy G&A, no one's talking about him. But then man are sucking Mbappe and that. Like, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where Same with Isak as well, bro. Like, to be fair, I don't rate him. Loads of people think he's sick, and I think he's just, bruv, he's just another quick player that's gonna score goals every now and then, but he's never gonna be prolific, bro. Never gonna be prolific. Leao's a good player, but really and truly, what's his ceiling? What, did these men think he's gonna be one of the best players in the world? He won't. He won't. So it's just one of them things. Like, remember that Doku, bro, them man were talking about as well. What happened to Doku now? What's he doing?
Doku, who that?
Brav. Who does Doku play for? Switzerland or something? No, who does he play for? I can't remember.
Oh, Daka.
No, not Dakar, bruv. That Doku, bruh.
I don't even know who that is.
Bruv, them man were talking about him in the Euros, I believe, that Jeremy Doku, that Belgian, bruh. What's he doing now?
Oh, him. Yeah, I don't know where he at.
Now? Them man were talking about how he's going to be one of the other, one to watch, and that. Bro, he's a bum, man, just with pace. This is what it is. These young youths got mad pace, and then people get gassed and that. That's just all that happens. And then man get linked with all these things, talk about, that's it, Wonderkids, and they don't do nothing. You wonder where they are, bro. 3 years, man's going to be playing in fucking Azerbaijan, bruv. Just what it is. Man plays for Rennes. Nah, bro. These men are dusty, bro. Like, man need to stop confusing potential, yeah, with man actually being top level now. Do you know what I'm saying? These youths are overhyping all of these ballers, bro. Do you know what I mean? Let these men earn their stripes. Let these men earn their stripes, and then we can start rating them after they've actually done things, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because they see a youth, yeah, kick the ball down the line and run past man one time, and all of a sudden, oh, Man United must sign him. Or Arsenal need to sign this guy. Or Chelsea need to sign this guy, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And these times, my man's not even an international, a full international and that. That's what these men do. That's what these men do, bro. Like, man need to actually let these guys earn their stripes in football. Play fucking... Not even play. Make your full national team. Play some games. And then we can start talking about man's worth 80 million and that.
It's not showing proof anymore, man.
Yeah. How you worth 80 million you don't start for your country?
But that's what football is now, even down to managers. It's always what you could be in the future, never what you're actually doing. And more time, it's them people that the first ones that gas them and help them climb that rope. They're the first ones to hang them with the same thing. You know, again, like how you made me laugh when you said you wonder where they are. Everybody's a wonder kid. Everyone wants to be knowledgeable on these players. You ask half of these excited young fans that gas up these young players what their strengths are. They can tell you their strengths. They can't tell you the weaknesses. If you don't know the weaknesses, you don't know how they are, man. You played 2 games. And like you've seen, even when Kylian Mbappe, he was great, you know, and he was obviously doing things at Monaco, but they bought him for 200 million because of what he can be, never what he's actually done right now. And there's many other examples to that. That's where football's gone, man. It's extended to managers. Like, as much as I like what Arteta's doing, it's not like he had to learn tricks and trades of the game to get the Arsenal job. It's what you could do. And that's just where it is. I think Hassanhall even spoke about that. He's like, you should just let young players work. And it's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy these days.
Yeah, 100%, bro. But that's where football is, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Unfortunately, man.
You dickheads in the chat, yeah, talking about like Sancho and that, bro. Like, Sancho literally was at Dortmund and broke multiple records in Germany. That's why he got the big move to Man United, bro. I think he still might be the only player under 21 to have 3 consecutive seasons of I think it's 30 GA or something like that. 3 seasons in a row. Man's got records, bro. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know what you're talking about. And then even Anthony and Rafinha both play for Brazil. They rotate. So, like, it is what it is. And these men are young, but they play for their national team. A lot of these men that you man are talking about, blood, these men are making 5-minute cameos for their country. Or they're not even in the full squad. They're not even in it. You know that. If you're not in the full squad for your country, yeah. If you're not, then what are you talking about, bro? Do you know what I mean? Sancho's always been in the England squad. I think this is the first time that he hasn't been in the England squad.
Do you think he was slightly overrated though?
Who, Sanch? I don't think so. I just